Likewise, Senate Democratic leader recently said that as long as he can try to use the trial process to hurt some Republicans' re-election chances, quote, it's a win-win. That's what this is all about. The Democratic leader just laid it right out there in case anybody had any doubt. What a revealing admission. Forget about the fate of the presidency, forget about the Constitution. As long as the process helps Democrats' political fortunes, our colleagues, Democratic colleagues, call it a win-win. Do these sound like leaders who really believe we're in a constitutional crisis? One that requires the most severe remedy in our entire system of government? Does it sound like that? Here's how deep we have come into bizarro world. The latest Democratic talking point is that if the Senate conducts a trial based on what the House itself looked at, we'll be engaged in a cover-up. Did you get that? Unless the Senate steps outside our lane and takes it upon ourselves to supplement the House case, it's a cover-up? Do they think the entire country has forgotten what they were saying just a couple of days ago? We heard over and over that the House case on its own was totally damning and convincing. That's what they were saying a few days ago. Clearly, a majority of the House felt it was sufficient to impeach. And a number of Senate Democrats were happy to prejudge the case publicly and suggest the House had proven enough for removal. But now, Madam President, all of a sudden, the story has reversed. Now we hardly know anything. Now the investigation is just beginning. Now what the House has produced is so weak that they're calling their own investigation a cover-up. Who would be the author of this cover-up? Chairman Schiff? We've arrived at a simple contradiction. Two things cannot be both true. House Democrats' case cannot simultaneously be so robust that it was enough to impeach in the first place, but also so weak that the Senate needs to go fishing. If the existing case is strong, there's no need for the judge and the jury to reopen the investigation. If the existing case is weak, House Democrats should not have impeached in the first place. I think I'm beginning to understand why the Speaker wanted to change the subject to tax policy. But unfortunately, no matter how irresponsibly this has been handled across the Capitol, impeachment is not a political game, and the United States Senate will not treat it like one.